No two brains are identical. Some craft symphonies that echo for generations, while others concoct plans so reckless they seem destined for failure. The human brain, with all its brilliance and flaws, shapes the path of our lives. And at the heart of its complexity lies a deeply intricate and often destructive phenomenon, addiction. Today, we venture into the labyrinth of the human brain to uncover how it falls into the grip of addiction, what keeps it ensnared, and how we might navigate this perilous terrain. Deep in the brain's inner workings resides the ventral tegmental area, the nucleus of our reward system. Picture it as the maestro of pleasure, orchestrating dopamine releases that flood our neural circuits whenever something gratifying occurs. Whether it's the satisfaction of a delicious meal or the thrill of an accomplishment, this system is hardwired to make us seek more of what feels good. The nucleus accumbens, nestled within the basal forebrain, is where these dopamine signals spark motivation and reward. It's also where addictive substances and behaviors find fertile ground, hijacking the system to amplify their grip on the mind. But addiction is no simple mechanism of pleasure gone awry. It touches nearly every part of the brain, especially the prefrontal cortex. This sophisticated region, responsible for impulse control, decision-making, and emotional regulation, becomes compromised under addiction's sway. The careful balance between rational thought and emotional impulse is overturned, leading to a cascade of poor decisions and erratic behaviors. The amygdala, often called the brain's emotional epicenter, plays its role too. It links the euphoric highs of addictive substances to powerful emotional memories, embedding cravings deep within the psyche. This creates a relentless loop as the hippocampus, the brain's memory vault, preserves these associations, triggering the longing that fuels relapse. And then there's the basal ganglia, the engine of habit and routine. Over time, its neural pathways become so entrenched with repetitive, drug-seeking behaviors that they operate almost on autopilot. The interplay of these regions, the ventral tegmental area, nucleus accumbens, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, hippocampus, and basal ganglia, creates a web of neurochemical interactions that trap the mind in addiction. But what makes one person more vulnerable than another? Genetics offers part of the answer. Variations in genes linked to dopamine, serotonin, opioids, and GABA influence how substances affect the brain and, in turn, shape addiction risk. It's estimated that 40 to 60% of addiction susceptibility can be traced back to genetics. Yet, the environment wields just as much power. Childhood experiences, family dynamics, exposure to substances, and broader societal factors act as catalysts, interacting with genetic predispositions like dancers in an unpredictable waltz. Certain substances, such as nicotine and alcohol, appear more influenced by genetic factors, while others, like cocaine or heroin, may depend more on environmental circumstances. The intricate interplay between these elements ensures that no two journeys into addiction are identical, even when the same substance is involved. Understanding addiction isn't just an academic exercise. It's a lifeline for those at risk or already caught in its grip. If addiction feels like a looming shadow, whether due to genetic predisposition, environmental exposure, or both, there are steps to take that might help break the cycle. First, knowledge is power. Delving into the science of addiction sheds light on its causes and risk factors, arming you with tools to make informed choices. Building a network of support, whether family, friends, or trusted mentors, provides a crucial safety net, offering encouragement and guidance during moments of vulnerability. It's equally vital to identify and avoid triggers. Whether it's a specific social group, setting, or even a memory that stirs temptation, steering clear of high-risk situations can safeguard against relapse. Developing healthier coping mechanisms for stress and adversity, from creative pursuits to physical activities, replaces the destructive patterns addiction feeds upon. Emotional resilience also plays a critical role. By deepening self-awareness and mastering the art of emotional regulation, you can fortify your defenses against the lure of addictive substances. For many, professional therapy or counseling becomes a cornerstone of recovery, offering tailored strategies to navigate the maze of addiction. Lastly, connection is key. Loneliness often fans the flames of addiction, while meaningful relationships provide a buffer against its reach. Surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting interactions not only diminishes feelings of isolation, but also fosters a sense of purpose and belonging. Addiction, for all its complexities, is not a life sentence. Understanding its intricacies, from the tangled neural pathways to the interplay of genes and environment, equips us to better support those in its grasp and to protect ourselves from its reach. For anyone out there battling addiction or teetering on its precipice, remember, while the journey out of the maze may be challenging, it's one worth taking. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and never let the weight of the past dictate the promise of the future.